Happy Monday afternoon, everyone. Gosh, I meant to get on here this morning for my Monday moves. Remember to encourage you to take breaks in your day to release tension and set new intentions. But I got a little distracted, so here I am now, so no worries. So today I'm going to give you a move, again, with my orange ball. I'm going to call it Orange Ball Up the Wall. And it really has to do with helping increase some shoulder mobility, possibly a little bit of shoulder strengthening, but I would say more like shoulder mobility and some fascial release. It involves some bouncing. And I did want to put out there a little warning for any of these exercises that I show you. Obviously, I want you to be careful. I want you to be aware of your body. I don't want you to do any of these moves if they cause you pain. I am not in the business of no pain, no gain. I'm more in the business of no pain, lots of gain. Encourage you to figure out what is good for your body and what is not good for your body in so many ways. And that's what I believe Pilates is about, and that's what mindful movement is about, and that's what I'm about. So I've had a lot of people, it seems, recently talk to me about shoulder issues, either shoulder pain, shoulder injury, limited range of motion, and so I wanted to show this move, but I also just did want to put that warning out there because specifically with shoulders, it seems like there can be very particular things that you should not do if you have certain injuries. So take care of your body, make sure if you're having pain that won't go away or limited range of motion, don't just let it go. Go see someone that can help you, a doctor, physical therapist, chiropractor, I don't know, whoever it is you trust that would be able to help you or lead you in the right direction. It can be super frustrating trying to figure out sometimes what's wrong with our bodies, and I hate to have people say they're just getting old and they have to live with it. I have seen it in people if you really just let these issues go, they generally don't get better, they get worse, and then your functional movement abilities are really hindered, and that's where people start to say, oh, they're just getting old, and I don't like to hear it. So there's my warning. Here's my exercise, which is probably going to take up less time. So again, I'm going to show one side just for the sake of time, and I encourage you to do both arms, both sides. And if you really just wanted to do the first part of this move for your break in your day, where just to breathe, release tension, and set some new intentions, that would be perfectly fine for the sake of time again. All right, so you need a space on a wall. You need your orange ball. And I'm gonna stand up and come over to the wall. I'm gonna start with my right arm, and I'm gonna take a staggered stance. And I'm gonna put the ball against the wall with my hand, and I'm gonna use my breath to just push the ball up the wall. And then I'll release down out of it. So I'm gonna use an inhale to push up and an exhale to come down, right? Inhale is used for expansion. Generally exhale for contraction. But really nicely in this exercise, when you inhale and reach up, I think it just encourages a bigger stretch and maybe a bigger range of motion. Inhale and exhale. Like that upward rotation of the shoulder, the scapula. Inhale. The inhale encourages it to move, right? Because it's letting it rise up. And I can feel just a little bit of work. I'm going to do one more. I don't know how many that was. I tell you, I probably, when I count, it would be about 10. That's what I would do. So that's the first part of the move. Just some nice breath, inhaling up, exhaling, releasing down, getting that blood flow. The second part of the move is to add a bounce. So I'm going to move in a little closer. I've still got a little staggered stance, you can see here. And I'm going to just be far enough away or close enough to the wall and the ball that I can push my arm into the wall and it sort of bounces away from the ball, right? So it's got this really great feeling of bounce, right? And I can actually feel my shoulder, mostly my deltoid, I would say, in my right arm working. It doesn't hurt, it just feels like it's working, right? And it feels good. So you can play with this bounce. You could turn a little bit, and I've got the side of my arm and my palm is facing that way, and bounce that way, right? You could turn the other way, a little more coordinated for me, right? My palm is facing that way. And then go back to the center and possibly even turn so that the top of my forearm is bouncing against the ball. That doesn't feel bad. It's a little less coordinated for me. And then come back to the center again. And honestly, I don't necessarily have a number of bounces or a time in mind. I think that should be up to you. Like, when do you feel like it's enough? I could definitely feel a little bit of work, but mostly just this feeling of good blood flow into my arm. And for me, I really love that move. It's good for my shoulders because I do have kind of tight shoulders, limited a little bit, limited range of motion, no pain. I don't have any injuries, thank goodness. My swimming days as a younger person may have attributed to having tight shoulders. Who knows? Maybe I was born that way. I'm not sure. But I'm very happy to have found things that are helping me to maintain mobility in my shoulders without pain. And so I hope you enjoyed that move, and I hope it's good for you and you use it. Check out, I think I've done this one on Instagram before. You can check out my Instagram page. I have other moves that I do with the orange ball and the band. Christy Guadalupe with an extra E, so Christy Guadalupe. I have a YouTube channel with many videos now on there with these Monday moves. Just Christy Guadalupe on YouTube. And also on my website in the blog area, I've got all my videos posted there, yourbodypilates.net. I'd love for you to go check that out, and any other blogs, posts, emails that I've made. Follow me on Facebook at Your Body Pilates. And this week I wanted to mention I have 3 free class offerings, and I'd love to see you there. Just contact me through my website, yourbodypilates.net. First one is tomorrow at noon. It's just a Pilates mat class with or without props. We use props a lot, bands, small weights, hand weights, or the orange ball, of course, but you don't have to have them to do the class. Every Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Is my free class offering every week. And also this Sunday, I have my Roll With It class on the foam roller at 6 p.m. And that's a great class. We roll our whole bodies out in a specific order in order to release fascia, for fascial release. And it is awesome, especially on a Sunday night. It helps you to relax and wind down. So I hope you can check something out, and I see you soon. If not, I will see you next week and or you'll see me. I don't know if I'll see you, but you'll see me. Okay, have a great week, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.